Hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Weenus, and I'm joined this evening by the man, the myth, the legend, Taco. Taco, hello!
Food.
The
Hey,
food!
Weenus, how you doing? Keeping it super moist over here. Still enjoying this Cinco de Taco week. What
Oh,
about you?
oh my goodness, yes, I had chips and salsa for breakfast, so I'm joining you in that for sure. And I dream about tacos and burritos often, so all
I
the
dream
time.
about me too.
Not just one, multiple tacos. But anyways, here we go. We are getting into an exciting Div D East matchup between Cael'Thas, Can't Spell, and Derk Throws These. All I know about these two teams right now is that Cael'Thas Can't Spell is 0-2, and we have a 1-2 for Derk Throws These. So, you know, this could be the first win. One of these teams will win for the first time in NGS tonight.
Barring natural disaster, of course.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick look at the maps. We have everyone in lobby, so we'll make this quick. Boop. Oh, maps. There you are. Okay. So, coin toss was lost by CCS. So, Derk Throws These, wanted map pick. They banned out Sky Temple and Braxis, picked BOE. We had some map bans here from Cael'Thas Can't Spell for Dragonshire and Cursed Hollow. So we will be going to BOE first. Let's just double check, make sure that these captains are ready, and we will get started.
Sky
Welcome.
Temple's been a... Oops, go ahead.
Oh, welcome Double Damn to chat, and thank you, Taco, for the host. I appreciate it.
Yeah, boy. I was just going to say, Sky Temple's been a really popular ban. I don't think I've seen a map pick of Sky Temple yet.
Yeah, it's definitely a map I don't necessarily like all that much, just because it's a lot of splitting up and covering the objectives, and there's a lot of global usage, and so like a lot of ganks, just throwing people into lanes, using that global surprise. Looks like both captains are still ready though, so we will go in. Okay, here we go, starting the game. Zool rules spelling. Did I spell something wrong, or is it just?
Cael'Thas did.
The whole team? Cael'Thas Can't Spell. Actually, I'm gonna move that over.
I
Just
really
a little
like
bit.
that team name too. Cael'Thas Can't Spell, because not only does it imply a lack of education, but because he's a mage, it's like he can't cast his spells either. So just the double pun there, I just really love.
He tries to cast his fire spells and just like pronounces words
yeah.
wrong. I read it wrong. I can't spell. He wrote it down in his spell book. That's really funny. I like that idea. That's some good lore for this team. We'll have to ask them about that if they pull out the W tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm interested in drafts on Battlefield of Eternity in particular because there's a lot of strategy that you can take into it. You can go for a race, you can go for a defend, and then kind of take down the Immortal at your own pace, and otherwise just kind of. Well, there's just a lot of variety. You can even go for a strong push comp that can defeat a enemy Immortal fairly easily, and then you can just go for map domination afterwards. That's a little bit harder to do because of the objective. But yeah, we do see CCS getting rid of the Vala, and Cael'Thas being gotten rid of by Derk Throws These. Vala, a really strong racing hero, so interested to see what CCS has in mind.
Yeah, so it looks like we won't have Cael'Thas being played, and that's one thing I was going to ask, is when you have a team that's based around a certain hero, there's always that expectation, are they going to play this hero? Is it just a pun on fun on this hero, or what? But it looks like no KT being played in game number one.
And that's something fairly interesting as well that I've noticed. Again, being new here, it's a lot. I like noticing things. A lot of the teams that are named after heroes or hero puns, things like that, don't play those heroes very much. And it might just be that it seems too easy, and if they're good at them, they'd get banned out on them. So it's a really interesting dynamic to see.
Bunker Fun Time, they pick up Blaze often, so there's some free scouting tips for you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the 69 bits, Double Damn, and thanks for hanging out and being with us. Cael'Thas Zool rules. Doesn't love it. First pickup of Ming, though, which I do like for a mage on this map, has a lot of great poke onto the Immortal, and can kind of stay at a safe distance, even hide behind walls, and can continue to whittle away on the objective. So I like that as a first pickup.
And look out, Weenus, Double Damn checking out the outfit today. the red shirt over the black everything else.
Oof. Yeah,
Someone's
it's too
got
much.
style.
It's too much red. It's too much red. I gotta do laundry. I'm all out of my black shirts. So, what are you gonna do?
Greymane, a big racing hero, big dive hero, especially coupled with the Joanna hard engage. Greymane able to jump in and get that team fight damage out as well as immortal damage. Artanis, very much the same story with a lot more bulk.
Yeah, I kind of feel like the most popular shred on this map is Greymane and Vala. Vala getting banned out from Cael'Thas can't spell, so Derk Throsie's picking them up. Some other alternatives could be possibly Raynor, Sealot Azul Jhin, if you're looking for purely for shred. But the Artanis is a great shred option for your offlaner, so even though they don't have the Greymane, they have that.
The biggest play tonight so far, though, is 5 gift subs from Dax to your channel, Weenus.
Dax-a-Rooney, my goodness. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. 21 subs total. How you doing, boy? Dax hole's so cray. I miss you, sir. Well, let's play some hot shot soon. Thank you very much, though. That is very generous.
The Yrel ban surprises me. I don't see Yrel being that strong here.
Yrel, yeah, maybe that's probably more of a target ban here against Derk Throsies, even though I believe they're a new team and they probably don't have a lot of data on that. I'm not sure exactly where the Yrel ban is. Maybe it's just something they're worried about their offlaner getting bullied about. And speaking of those subs, Zul Rules, Quattro 22, Fathoms Deep, Jasleen, and the Crushinator. Enjoy your silly emotes. Thank you, Dax, for all of that. Here they are. My goodness.
Kind of on a more serious part of the draft, the Li Ming first pick is interesting to me because she has the potential to be really influential in these isolated team fights, as well as putting out a lot of immortal damage. But they also they swapped her ultimate cooldowns because Wave of Force has been more prevalent, leaving Disintegrate, which is a larger range sustained damage ability at a shorter cooldown, could have some play on these immortals. So I'm interested to see the ultimate choice and how that affects the playstyle from Li Ming.
Yeah, yep. And if you're not shredding, you got to be getting those resets. Really allows you to pump out the damage. Rag is a interesting pickup here, as well as Rhaegar. I do like the shred that Rhaegar has on the immortal, and a Medivh. Wow, interesting.
Medivh been very influential in the one game that I've seen him in NGS. So, lots of play opportunity there.
Yeah, very interesting. I do like the matchup of Artanis versus Rag. Rag going to be able to get a little bit more soak in the lanes if he goes Lava Wave, which I think he will.
Probably. So on a 2-lane map, Lava Wave is huge because you can effectively ARAM after you get to level 10 and just keep the one lane clear at a time. Although they did reduce they vastly improved his other ultimate, Sulfura Smash. And with the kind of group play that goes on in the middle, I also wouldn't be surprised to see that both ultimates definitely very viable here.
Absolutely. All right. Both teams just loading in here, and we'll just play a quick bumper. These are your teams. All right, welcome on in. Here we go. Game number 1. On the left-hand side, we have Cael'Thas can't spell. We have Dorshi 1 on the Diablo. We have Stoic on that Lunarnar. We got D on Li Ming. Oh, stop moving! I can't see. Tunes is going to be on the Anduin, and in the top we have Crushinator on the Artanis. What do we got on the other side? Taco.
Over for Derk Throsties, we have Root Beer Guy on Ragnaros, and I think that's really all that matters. No, I'm kidding. We got Derk and Derk on Greymane, Fizzle on Rhaegar, MBB 424 on the Joanna, and I don't know who Medivh is because he's in Raven form, taking away his nameplate, and you thought moving around was a problem. Chills with Roman numerals around.
Yeah, that's, I was like, oh my goodness, that's a lot of X's. Oh, okay, I get it now. All right, so yeah, I'll be interested to see what happens up in the top hand lane between Rag and Artanis, see who wins that
Yeah, well,
out.
let me tell you, Artanis is already going ham on the Rag, taking a lot of damage from it as he swaps in, but they'll both kind of recover just fine. Rag has the self heals and Artanis with those shields.
Absolutely. Let's see. What are we working with talents here? Sulfurous Hungers there. Going to be stacking up for Rag. Medivh, of course, looking for his Arcane Rifts, looking for 40 before he dies. So it's always, you know, it's almost like the
He already has 8.
the convection here for you know, Cael'Thas, you know, just trying to make sure you get those kills when he gets really high in stacks. You got to reset him if you can.
Right, but at least it's baseline, so it's not like, oh dang, Medivh took this talent. But he's stacking them really fast. He's already at 12.
Absolutely. Zool Rule says all his exes are harpies. Interesting.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to know. There's a little more lore information from chat. We appreciate it. Yeah, it's still just trading about equal up in the top lane between Artanis and Rag up there. I'll be interested to see who makes a play for the camp bottom.
I was gonna say it's gonna be Artanis, but then you said bottom. I was like, well, then I have no idea.
Yeah,
Artanis already making that play. He does have amateur opponent. Never mind, he backs off of it instead, forcing an amateur mistake from the co-caster.
Well, I think you're right. I think there is a better possibility for sure of Artanis going for that camp than Rag, but we'll have to keep an eye on it. Maybe one of them will start clearing the camp for the other and there'll be an invade. I don't know. Spicy action top. Could happen at any moment. 2 minutes comes around. We are going to see Greymane go venture towards this Bruiser camp, start working on that. As the objective will be spawning 30 seconds from 8 seconds. I guess that would make 38.
Yeah, something like that. Math is hard. Artanis does go to poke up into the camp again, decides not to, comes back to exchange with Ragnaros. They're both just about equal health. At least percentage-wise, just trying to bully each other out and get soaked before going down. Rag gonna win that fight. Gonna go help with the Bruiser camp, the soak fight that is, not an actual fight.
Fizzle clearing that entire camp bottom and then just having to give it over to Cael'Thas can't spell as they invade right at the correct time and just take it away.
That's gonna be big momentum for them to counter the momentum in the top lane from the Bruiser camp, and we have Immortals, and they like to go top and bottom so that we can't look at them very well.
It's hard to see them all at the same time, isn't it? Oh, even zoomed out all the way. They're dancing all over the place. But yeah, that double camp pressure in the bottom lane did force a response from Derk throws these to start clearing that as best they can.
And we're going to force halftime really quickly from Cael'Thas Can't Spell. Fantastic attack while they have the lane pressure. And so we'll probably look to see Derk throws go on the defensive.
We do have 6s right around the corner for both teams. It looks like Derk throws is going to get it first, perhaps. Here goes the engage, though, and on the defense, down goes Diablo. Will be first blood. The Immortal is getting shredded, though, Taco.
Yeah, it's a solid defense play, though, especially given that the Immortals are on the unfavorable side for defending. And so being able to get that first kill of the game and push them off and maybe go get some pressure on the Immortal while CCS regroups. Really good micro out of Derk throws these.
Johanna trying to soak all the damage and prevent it from hitting the Immortal. And they are going to prevail on Cael'Thas Can't Spell, but they do get a significant amount of push down here in the bottom. I guess it's not that significant. It does get some of the bottom tower, but
yeah, and the progress that DTT got on that Immortal is huge because that reduced that shield from almost full to less than half. And that shield, while the Immortal has a shield, it is a ranged attack, so once you can wear down that shield, it becomes a lot easier to kill.
All right, there is Arcane Rift complete now. There for Medivh, getting it stacked very quickly, as Zool points out. Thank you for the 69 bits, Lexi. I appreciate it. Buttspot, welcome to chat. My goodness. All right, so the first Immortal isn't super strong, but it does manage to wipe out the entire front wall and those towers. So not a bad push. It's gonna help. It's gonna help Cael'Thas Can't Spell push further into the top lane and work on that fort, not having to worry about those towers.
while they're regrouping and they are deciding to fight over this siege camp. We get a Condemn and an Iron Skin out from the Joanna, then they're just gonna walk away. It does aggro up the siege camp, so they're gonna hang out and try to push onto it. Lunar and Diablo looking a little low, but they're gonna be able to get the camp just fine. Siege camp to CCS. An awkward time for the camp as the Immortal did just go down, so that camp's gonna get cleared out and get no objective value.
Free XP though, at least you get something there.
It is secure. Definitely secure, but it's not going to get any push value, which is always sad to see, but it's definitely better than the other team getting it.
Yep, taking it off the map as well, so the other team can't use it against you. And if there's nothing else to do, might as well. You're going to be in that lane anyways. And here's Dorsey taking a lot of damage. Fizzle going in for the dive. Ooh, the really short yeet of faith there, but it does keep Dorsey alive and won't go down there, so that'll be good, as the next objective should be coming up sometime soon, I believe. There it is.
Yeah, there it is. While they're regrouping for that, you pointed out Zool Rules talking about how fast Medivh stacked, but Budspot had an even better observation about how fast Medivh stacked. I don't know if you see that.
Medivh stacking fast AF on these butts. That too. I mean, Medivh is putting out some damage.
Big swap from Artanis onto the Joanna. Joanna going unstoppable just in time to make a play on the Diablo. Diablo getting disrupted. Artanis having to back off. That became a 4v2 despite a good switch. And he lives to tell the tale.
Cael'Thas can't spells picking up their bruiser camp right before the objective, so that's going to help them out as the Shred War begins. Both teams are attacking their respective immortals. And it looks like it's going to be, there's going to be an advantage there for Derk throws these so far.
Small advantage, yes. Really even race on both teams, especially given that CCS didn't have all of their members attacking at the moment.
All right, here's a defensive formation from Cael'Thas can't spell, as they do have this camp pushing. And once they see that split off, they may decide to go on the attack. Nope, they're going to look to try to get a kill. And then Shred after that point.
On the Greymane into the stun from the Immortal, but he gets out just in time into the bush. Diablo taking a lot of damage in that process. Looks like Cael'Thas does get their heroics first. Gonna see if they can get something before DTT has time to pick theirs. But instead, they're gonna end up losing the Immortal. An interesting timing. Getting those heroics during the middle of that fight makes it a little bit awkward and hard to use. And now both teams have a heroic, so we don't get that advantage fight that we could have been looking for.
Yeah, when you're on the defense defending the Immortal, you're gonna lose every time unless you get some kills. So we'll see how that works out in the future. Maybe they'll change that up. Suppression Pulse on Artanis. We have Light Bomb on Anduin. Here comes Lava Wave, Bottom Apocalypse on Diablo. We have Wave of Force on Li Ming and Leaping Strike. So no Disintegrate. Interesting there.
Yeah, I mean, Wave of Force is still really disruptive, and when you take into account resets, and especially because she went Calamity with Dominance, she really expects to be in the middle of this fight, so Wave of Force makes more sense at this point.
Argued the better of the two ults. I personally never take it because I'm just bad, but it looks like Li Ming D is going to pick an ult, and we'll see if we get those resets jumping around on everybody and playing Mario on those turtles. We'll see how that works.
Dark Throws these did pick up Cursed Bullet, Ancestral Healing, the Lava Wave as we saw, Polybomb on Medivh, and the Blessed Shield. So that's going to be a really hard engage with the Cursed Bullet and the Blessed Shield, Polybomb to suppress the counter engage. Should be really fun fights coming up.
Looking forward to it. Here we
go.
Big
exchange on the camp up in the top lane. Artanis taking out the entire siege camp, but Ragnarok's coming in with the evade. They're both at half health. The Apocalypse comes out from the Diablo. Ragnarok's able to avoid it. Both looking really low. They're about to go down. Ragnarok's giving up first, not able to keep up with the shields from Artanis. Artanis missing the swat to secure the kill, but Ragnaros gets out clean. But the siege camp will be marching in. A really good 1v1, well executed on both sides. I think Ragnaros could have stayed in a little bit better, but deciding not to, that the risk was not worth it.
Big fight bottom as well, and Derk Throws these managed to get a kill onto Diablo, so it's 2-0 as far as kills on the scoreboard, but pretty even as far as XP goes. We'll see where this next objective gets both teams, as we do see Derk Throws these picking up their bruiser camp. Will be scouted out here by Lunar's Wisp. Bottom four looking pretty low here for Cael'Thas can't spell.
It is, and that first tower falling usually, or I've noticed, has been snowballing pretty hard for whichever team gets the advantage there. You know, it's really quite inconsiderate of these teams to be having a fight in the top lane and the bottom lane at the same time. I know the viewers want to. I know the viewers want to see them both, so I guess if they can see one and hear about the other, that's about as good as it can get right now. But these players really need to coordinate a little bit better so we can give a better show.
We just need a picture-in-picture so I can see your camera and mine at the same time, and then we could, then, you know, be able to cover everything.
We can absolutely do that over the minimap.
Well, we'll have to figure it out. Here's the Cael'Thas can't spell, taking a defensive position. Their bottom fort has fallen. 13's online though for Derk throws these, so if they can get Cael'Thas can't spell away from their immortal, they might be able to take a team fight, but it looks like it's gonna hold, and now 13's online for both teams.
Yeah, Derk throws these just biding their time. They do have the lane advantage down bot, so any stall up here is beneficial for them.
Taco! It's a Mexican standoff!
It is! And we finally get engaged. All they needed was the background battle music. A flip. Flip goes out. Joanna trying to run away. The Artana suppression pulse big, blinding everybody. We see the Apocalypse, the light bomb going out. Ancestral healing on the Greymane to keep him alive. Iron Skin to chase the Lunara. And everybody just goes back to their sides. And this got sad again.
Oh my goodness. But we got to see some sheep. Medivh polymorphing. Ooh, looking for the swap. A big swap there onto Chills. Throwing out the protect,
And
but it won't. Oh, it's going to be Li Ming who goes down first.
But it is enough to take out the Medivh.
It's a 1-for-1. Well, actually, it's a 2-for-1.
Learn to count, Weena.
Artanis goes down. Oh, Dorsey's in trouble. Is trying to run. I don't know if they're going to be able to get away. No, that is a 3, a triple. Oh, baby, a triple kill going out for Derk throws these. Well played. And here's the shred.
Kill.
Yeah, and we do go to halftime. The synergy between Light Bomb and APOC is actually really cool. Hadn't thought about that before. Getting that engage from Diablo with the Light Bomb, able to APOC, following it, lots of suppression.
Yeah, it's almost similar to, you know, like a Johanna Blessed Shield Falling Sword combo with the Light Bomb. It's
Right.
all kinds of different combinations there for the Chain CC getting pulled off well as Dorsey is getting attacked on the front lines, dropping very low and does go down. Johanna getting a little hand out there from Medivh is going to be okay. Is chasing the Li Ming. Big orbs coming out though from Li Ming. Now it's Crushinator who's in trouble. Is surrounded by a sea of red and will go down. Greymane chasing in.
That spicy meatball from Ragnaros, however. Living Meteor for the kill. Lunara finishing off the Greymane.
All right.
I just wanted to say spicy meatball.
You want to? Oh, spicy meatball. I think I might have that.
That's a spicy meatball.
All right. That is a spicy meatball indeed. So a lot of shred yet to go here for Cael'Thas can't spell. And
Lunara jumping around the Medivh, able to get away with about 300 health left. Medivh trying to get the resets on his Q to finish her off, but she's able to leap away. Leap.
There's Molten Core popped here by Rag. It's going to be making it a little bit more difficult for Cael'Thas can't spell.
To defend her more, this is an interesting offensive trait out of Ragnaros during the Immortal phase. Trying to give his team a little bit of extra coverage while they finish off the Immortal. And it's enough, it works. They get a big shield on their demon. And it's going to stay marching in the top lane as they do have that fort down in the bottom lane already.
Yeah,
Tough break
absolutely.
for Cael'Thas can't spell. They have a really solid engage, and it's interesting to see how that is. How the engage is good, but they're unable. They can't finish, which means Li Ming's just not able to pop off.
Yeah, 2 to 8 as far as kills go, so those resets not happening as often as I'm sure they would like. 16 talent tier advantage and the Immortal going over to Derk throws these, and they push down the top fort easy peasy. It's going to get some damage in at the top. I'm not sure how much on the keep, but Cael'Thas can't spell's got some defense to put up here. Artanis was in the bottom lane. It looks like he's still going to go down there and looking for that soak for 16.
Especially with that lava wave presence, taking out all the minions in the bottom lane for DTT. They're getting a lot of XP out of that. Trainwreck bringing up a really important point as this Immortal pushes on the keep, that the Immortals do fight each other throughout that objective and do 0 damage.
They must, they're using non-lethal damage, I'm sure, but the keep will go down. There's still a little bit of health left on this Immortal, but I doubt it really makes any progress on the core as Derk throws these, decides that they're going to back on off. Maybe go for this Artanis.
It is able to hit the core as they do come to gank the Artanis. Trying to get out in time. He's not going to make it. Joanna coming in on the Direwolf. Shield glare. Blinded by the light is Artanis. He's able to mount back up, but not long enough. He gets caught. Greymane on the chase. The swap. A beautiful swap from Artanis to help get away. That's style points, if nothing else. Crushinator just trapped. And he's gonna be flashy.
Oh my goodness, that was really funny swap there, and really taking the entire team to come down there and finally finish off Artanis. Crushinator taking them on a little bit of a tour. that was pretty funny. But this camp is now in danger from an invade from Derk Throws These if they come onto the Bruiser camp, and I think they should be able to take it with a 5v4 situation here, and they do.
Easy pickup from Derk Throws These, and really we really need to see a kill coming out of Cael'Thas Can't Spell so that Li Ming can go off and really start turning this game back if CCS wants to stay in this map. This next objective, and it has to be an effective death timer. So now basically, any other time in between these Immortals, a kill just won't have as much won't provide as much productivity, and so they need to force a fight that they can take, even though they're 2 levels down, before DTT hits level 20 and gets those storm talents.
Absolutely. I like how both teams have their own version of extra vision, where you have Medivh flying around and you have Lunara's Wisp. There's a lot of extra vision on the map, and I just think that's interesting. Both teams have their own version of it. Medivh Polybomb and Shields really killing engages, says Daxhole. That's true. It can make it hard to burst down a target when they get all that extra armor and protection.
Artanis was listening to the Benny Hill music, apparently.
I need to add that to the soundboard, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna get banned for using it. We'll see. So ahead on the Immortal.
Okay.
Yeah, Derk Throws These, gets a good amount of shred. Now they're gonna back off into a defensive position. They do have the map pressure, where it's advantageous for them to wait till 20. Out comes the APOC. Here comes the light bomb. Poly goes off as well.
Bomb. Lots of bombs.
Ooh,
strikes
big ancestral. Diablo and Artanis going down though, so that's at least 2 kills for Derk Throws These, and now they're able to go finish off this shred, no problem. Not going to be able to win a 3v5 in this situation.
Interesting. We get heroic difficulty from Ragnaros. Looks like Looks like when they're gonna push with the Immortal, and Ragnaros is just gonna build up on the keep after they take it, and just add a lot of suppressing fire for his team going into this core. Look, I think that heroic difficulty choice is to try to finish right here.
Yeah, they do have the lead. There's still 2 members down for Cael'Thas Can't Spell, so they're going to have to show up for that. You know, I thought maybe Root Beer Guy might go up to the top keep because it's already down and set up shop there, but they are pounding away on this bottom keep, and he should be able to just set up down here with the rest of his team.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when you have a Rag with trade up, you want to focus the keep before you start fighting so that he can swing that hammer.
And there it is.
Molten Core, 40-man raid. There's only 5 of them raining down the fire. Big orb coming out, trying to suppress this Immortal. Artanis going for the swap, gets the Greymane as Iron Skin comes out from the Joanna. Light Bomb goes out. We get a condemn. Greymane falls first to the Lunara, but that Immortal putting a lot of damage on the core. They're just not going to be able to stop it and take out all of DTT.
The Immortal is too strong indeed, and that's going to be GG's as the core drops to 0. Game number 1 going over to Derk Throws These. GG's.
Isn't the Benny Hill music public domain by now?
It should be. If not, just don't play Careless Whisper, because YouTube will make you cut it out and re-upload again.
Really?
Yeah, mistake learned. I was like, just give it to George Michael's, like let him monetize it. I don't care, but it's like, no, you will not be able to watch this video in the United States. I was like, oh damn. All right, let me go through this hour VOD to take out 4 seconds. Oh my goodness. All right, what do you see on the stats board, Taco, that interests you? Anything?
Ragnaros top damage on his team, almost top in lobby. Very interesting to me. Li Ming, despite the lack of resets, top in lobby.
Yeah, still getting a lot of damage in, slapping everybody with those orbs. 3 kills on Stoic. Very nice. 3 to 11 though total. Having a hard time getting those resets for Li Ming, but still pushing out a lot of damage.
Lunara not dying at all, also really interesting. While she does have the escape capability, when you have Medivh and Joanna chasing portals from Medivh, being able to catch a Lunara becomes a lot easier there and gets rid of a lot of the suppression. And I wonder if Lunara playing maybe a little bit more, slightly riskier, could have led to more kills for Lunara's team. But at the same time, you obviously run that other risk. That's why it's a little bit riskier, right?
Right, absolutely. And I wonder why they took away the damage taken stat. I wonder if that was just tilting people, or people thought it wasn't necessarily a valuable stat on this page. Do you remember when they had that?
I do. And there are times, like especially when I play Bruiser Lily, it's a thing that I would love to see that stat. But the problem is, it's too easy to pad, and you don't. It's because they still have the Bulwark and the Guardian callouts, like at the in-game screen, where one is damage taken and the other is teamfight damage taken, kind of like you have Scrapper and Painbringer as different things. So it's still kept track of, and I would love to see effective damage soaked.
Very good.
Teamfight stuff.
Very good. See, Taco knows everything. That's why he's the best. I appreciate it. And Double Damn, I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for the gift sub to Hot Like Summer. Woo! It is hot indeed. Let's switch over to the map screen real quick. And then I'm going to contact Cael'Thas Can't Spell and see what they want to do for game number 2. See if they want hero pick or map pick, and then we'll get that lobby set up. All right.
But overall, very fun very fun game to watch. Again, I would have liked to see a little bit more aggression out of CCS, I think, and that one could have made the difference for them, and 2, would have made it. I mean, it's just when you have more things to yell about as things are breaking down in fights, it's fun to watch, and so I think that aggression could have like I said, could have changed things for them, and yeah. I'm gonna just keep repeating myself until you rescue me.
Well, I appreciate it, as I can't multitask very well. I am talking to the captains. It looks like we are going to go first pick for Cael'Thas Can't Spell. So Derk Throws These is going to be picking up the next map. They're just going to need a minute to pick what they want. And thank you very much for the 69 bits, War Maestro!
Before you go off of the map screen, I would like to point out Derk Throws These logo, because it's absolutely hilarious.
All right, let's go back to us so people can see it a little bit bigger. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. Is that a peregrine falcon? I don't know. It
looks like it.
I don't know. I don't know birds all that well.
It's definitely a raptor of some sort, which I also think raptor is the best name for birds of prey, because also Velosa.
Can you do a velociraptor impression?
Am I on camera right now?
You are?
Then no.
All right.
Yeah, I will. Hang on.
Just the sound. It doesn't have to be.
Oh no, you're getting it.
Oh, getting full raptor.
That was
nice.
Okay, so
all right.
Yeah.
I'll do it too. Why not?
While we're on the subject of it, at my old job, for some reason we got into a series of jokes with the bend and snap from Legally Blonde.
Oh, bend and snap. Yes.
Exactly. So I went into I talked about, like, what if the person actually snapped and just went psychotic? And so my bend and snap was the bend, and I would snap into the raptor and just, like, go back and forth, like, patrolling, like, my kill or something. Like, ah!
Very good. I love it. All right. And we do have a map. We are going to be going to Infernal Shrines. So that'll be exciting. Another big team fight map. I guess not another. single objective on Infernal Shrines, whereas we were a little bit split up on BOE. So maybe we'll see even more fighting. A little bit more blood. Let's see.
Infernal Shrines, it's a really fun map to watch. Also, the Punisher is a really cool objective, and when you have to weave that PvE into the PvP of the game, like we see with the Immortal, we'll see here with the Shrine as well. So really fun to things and stuff.
Things and stuff. All right, let me actually update the map real quick. Going to Shrines, and this was picked by Derk Throsy, so Cael'Thas Can't Spell will have the first pick. Boop. Boop. All right, so now we can look at all the maps and what's available. Clever girl, says Cactol in chat. Clever girl. All right.
So, you inspired, while we're waiting on the lobby to be ready, you inspired me last night when we were talking to Trave, and you asked him a fun interview question about how many 5-year-olds he could take in a fight. And
yes,
so
I loved his answer.
Today I was looking up ridiculous, or I was looking up ridiculous interview questions.
Uh-huh.
And I found something a little bit more disappointing. It was like weird, interesting questions that may not seem like they have a purpose to be asked in a real interview, not like a job, or for like a job interview or something. But I found a question that I thought was really interesting, and I wanted to ask you your thoughts. And that is, what would you do if you were to design a spice rack for the blind?
If you're gonna have a spice rack for the blind?
Yes.
How would you
go about that?
I'd probably just put Braille on all the lids.
So it talked about how to look at answers, and there's people that are like, well, I do crowdsourcing and see what are effective ways. Maybe talk to blind people who cook, see what they think. And that's one answer where you have someone who's looking to do the research, or you have someone that says, like what you said, use Braille labeling. Someone who has a plan is going to go with the plan, has it together. But you know what my very first thought was when I saw Spice Rack for blind?
Scratch and sniff.
Absolutely was exactly what I thought, was scratch and sniff.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel like with all I don't know, maybe that would work too.
How is that not the best way to do a spice rack for the blind?
Well, I don't know. I would ask probably members of the blind community, and I'd be like, is this a problem? Do you already know what's going on with your spice rack? Do you need a new one? If so, how would you design it? I'd talk to them first. My first and only scratch and sniff experience was a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of a pool, and it didn't go well.
Oh no, you were the blonde in the joke.
I was the blonde in the joke. Brown hair, but just really a dummy. What can I do?
Now, I guess with the whole scratch and sniff thing, they could just open the bottle they have. But that means you're opening and exposing to air the spices that you may not want to expose to air right now, because all that any air time is go bad time or something. So I still think the scratch and sniff is the way to go.
We will.
Anyway,
that could be the next multi-million-dollar idea. We will work on that after the cast on the side, so no one steal our idea as we patent it. We're still just waiting for one member, I believe, to... Oh, here we go. I think they are now
that idea is
in the lobby.
officially taco marked by Taco Corp.
Taco Corp. I love it. Hot Like Summer says, yay! Thanks, best day of my life. I love this channel. Double damn. Double damn, you just made someone's life. Well done. Love it. Now open a door, says Zool Rules. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe that was when we were doing the raptor impressions. I can't remember. All right, looks like we
a raptor opening a door, probably.
Yeah. Just like I like where it's like looking through the porthole window and it's like and like it just like completely fogs it up. Okay, enough of that. It looks like we do have everybody in. Just make sure.
Go ahead.
Just making sure that the settings are right as well. It looks like it should be Cael'Thas Can't Spell should be getting first pick, so it looks like we're set up for that.
I think all pre-high school diploma math classes should include how to solve velocity problems using velociraptors hunting you.
I love it. It could save your life one day. All right.
Especially if you can wound one.
Absolutely. Here, all the teams, both teams, there's only 2, are ready. So we are going to get this draft started. Here we go.
Venus, there are 3 teams here. We're a casting team.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll see myself out. That's twice today.
You get a clucker for that. Oh man, my camera does not like the red in this shirt.
It looks all right from here,
Whew.
but
Oh, sunburned.
That could just be the face.
So hot, and fuego. All right, let me actually see if I can fix that real quick.
So, do you think any of the picks become ban-worthy, respect bans for this game?
For Infernal Shrines, I don't know. We might see a respect ban. Okay, so maybe heroes from last game. You know,
someone that they played in particularly well.
Maybe Rag. There's a respect ban coming out for Greymane, but I was thinking maybe Rag, as he can, still use the core onto the objective in some instances, and played really well last game. So maybe Rag. That would be my guess. I don't know. What do you think?
Medivh stacked really fast off of all those butts, as we remembered. We see the Cael'Thas ban again. Really not wanting to let Cael'Thas go to school and become a better mage. So, kind of rude by Derk throws these, but I kind of get it too. He can be scary once he gets powerful, so stopping him at the education level is a really good way to prevent his future.
Taco, how will Cael'Thas ever learn to spell if he can't get any practice?
Hook it on Pahonix.
Work it for me.
Absolutely.
Rag was my thought, says Dax. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe Medivh. Oh no, it's gonna be Zool. All right, so going with a little bit more of the meta bans there. And
well, I don't think DTT would ban their own Medivh out from under them either. Just
that's true. That's true.
Johanna coming out, changing sides this time. Instead of Diablo, gonna tank with the Johanna. We pick up the Malfurion. Malfurion's interesting here because we know where the fights are going to be. There's some really solid choke points, and so having the sustained healing over the course of the objective, this long drawn-out objective, I think Malfurion can really shine.
Ooh, nasty picking up the Maiev as well. Like pull him back into roots. That could be an interesting CC chain, and I believe there's probably one more stage to that. Probably death. We'll see what they pick to follow up on that. Lucio and Raynor are getting picked up where Cael'Thas can't spell.
Large minion coming out to kill the Guardians.
That's right. I do like Lucio and Johanna for this map. Johanna, I think, is one of the stronger tanks at clearing the shrines. So that'll be good there. And Raynor, always pretty dependable, pumping out that damage.
I don't like the Lucio pick in general, but I'm not a big fan of Lucio. Lucios never seem to be there when I need them, and then they're always in the wrong they're always playing the wrong track for what I need. So it might just be a personal grudge.
could be. We'll see. We still need a tank here for Derk throws these. They are going to ban out ETC on the side of Cael'Thas can't spell. Get rid of that. Jaina and Garage. Oh my goodness.
Jaina really strong here. I'm a little surprised to not see the Mephisto, but Jaina definitely really present. I guess the Jaina does kind of work well with the Maiev Malfurion comp. Blaze coming out.
There it is.
They don't get Katie, but they still get one of the Fire Boys. So
that's right. You got to represent.
In memoriam.
He's just teaching Cael'Thas how to play with fire, and Zebo is going to be picked up here for Cael'Thas can't spell, finishing up their lineup. Pretty all right. I like it. Let's see what the last pick here is going to be for Derk throws these, and if there's any more CC, looking for maybe a bruiser type though.
Dax did call the Garage pickup for DCT with that pick comp. Leoric, interesting.
Oh my goodness.
Interesting.
I like it. I think the team fight potential for Derk Throws These is going to be very strong. I think when Nazeebo gets maxed out, I think Cael'Thas can't spell. I think they're going to be able to clear the minions faster. I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and see.
I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't like either draft. They just like, I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
They just look so unsettling. Like, I don't want to fight either of them, but I wouldn't feel comfortable bringing either of those as well.
Well, we will see as we get into game number 2. Here are your teams. We will see you in game. All right, here we go. Game number 2. On the left-hand side, we have Cael'Thas, can't spell. We have Toons on the Lucio. We have Dorshi on the Johanna. We have D on the Zebo, Crushinator on the Blaze. And who am I missing? I must be missing someone. Did I get D on the Zebo? Stoic.
That sounds right.
Stoic on Raynor. All right.
Stoic on Raynor. There you go. There's my co-caster.
How could I forget Stoic?
We got Root Beer Guy on Leoric. 19 Chills, 19 on Maev, MBB 424 on Garage, Fizzle on Malfurion, and Derk on Jaina. And no one goes to the offlane yet.
Looks like we're going to have a showdown in the middle.
Lots of stacking quests at level 1 as well. 3 on the side of Cael'Thas can't spell, and the innate plus the talent for Jaina.
Interesting, going things in the deep here for Nazeebo. Although when you have a Garrosh, you want to fight early. Like, he is super strong early to get those picks. So it doesn't really surprise me that Derk Throws These wants to start off in the middle, but now they're starting to split off. Blaze up in the top lane. Here comes Leo. They're going to do battle with each other, and then we're going to see a rotation of 4 for Cael'Thas can't spell down to the bottom. Here comes Derk Throws These as well.
I'm interested in the matchup between... Ooh, sorry, go ahead.
First blood, getting that pull onto Nazeebo. Nazeebo goes down. A triple pull for Maev. Starting off team fight going well here for Derk Throws These.
That just kind of seemed to come out of nowhere. Is that how that happened?
Man, when you have Garrosh, like, you think you're safe, and then you're not. But combine that with extra displacement from Maev, and my goodness, slows from Jaina. That was fast. That was a fast blow-up, though. And look for it to happen again, or at least attempt to have it happen again.
I just finally saw it on replay, and yeah, that was just big. He just stopped existing. Anyway, I am excited to see the matchup between Root Beer and Orange Crushinator. So
Battle of the Sodas? Nice. I like it. Orange Crushinator. Man, you know what I miss? I miss Slice. Give me some of that Slice back. Ugh.
Oh man, see what I found recently is Mellow Yellow again, and Zaxby's has it.
Called it Mellow Yellow.
Do y'all have Zaxby's out there?
No, that sounds like a terrible store. I would love to visit it though. Zaxby's?
ZAXBY''S. It's a chicken place, kind of like I don't know if y'all have like Chicken Express or Raising Cane's or something.
I had Raising Cane's for the first time this year, and it was really good. But they don't have any locally here for us.
I'm not a fan of Raising Cane's. We have a local place that does it the same way, or based almost the same kind of menu, but like hometown, so it's pretty solid.
Damn it, Taco! Between your name and your commentary, you were making me hungry.
I'm good at that. It's okay. It's okay. You make me moist, so.
Oh my goodness! Glad to hear it. These teams though are hungry for this bruiser camp. Derk Throws These is going to pick it up as well as Cael'Thas can't spell. They're going to both grab their bruiser camps. They're going to fight each other in the top lane. And the shrine is activating right about meow. And we do have Derk Throws These in a little bit more of a position to start it up.
But they're not really going for it. They opened it up, but you just have the tank and the healer on it. Leoric even not going for the whatchamadoozies. So looking for the engage before they really commit to the objective. Sorry, all this food talk has made it hard to talk about this game.
Murda in chat, welcome, saying, I just had Raisin Canes. Woo! So all the fighting happening off of the shrine right now. Crushinator getting a big stun in there. Root Beer guy getting low.
The Crushinator.
Can't quite get out, and that's a 1-for-1. Leoric is already halfway back. My goodness. Getting that trait value. 7's online for Derk throws these, so they do have the talent tier advantage, but not for long. Can't gain any XP though, just being on the shrine.
Right. It is nice to know that both teams are taking their figures seriously, and they're drinking water during these matches, as they do get rid of the sodas right off the bat.
That's right. The healthy alternative, and there are 7s now online for Cael'Thas can't spell. And we're tied at 15 skeletal minions apiece, but that number is fastly rising for Derk throws these.
Yeah, somebody needs to tell Cael'Thas can't spell that the minions they need to kill are above them, not in the lane. They do go in. They get the Garish really low. That armor is going to stack up real well. Jaina, under all of the character nameplates, does fall. Didn't really see how that happened, but she did go down. Garage not going to make it out as the Blaze slows him down and finishes him off. Is able to throw Malfurion to safety, though.
My goodness. All right, that is a double kill going over to Cael'Thas can't spell, and I believe they'll be able to turn this around for the first objective. That's the double kill. Wow, my camera got away from me for a second there. And realizing that they can't take this objective, Derk throws these, will split back into lanes, try to get some more of that XP, and try to counter the push that's happening from the Arcane Punisher top. It's the nasty Limbo Punisher, as I like to call this one. The Arcane Punisher.
The Arcane Punisher used to be, in my opinion, the strongest, but with the changes to structures, the Frozen has become the strongest. But the Arcane Punisher does put out a lot of area damage. While predictable, it is constant and heavy, and it deals both hero and structure damage. So definitely a big push for Cael'Thas can't spell.
Absolutely. And welcome in chat to Captain Snail and Valkymer. Valkymer is the manager, as this is the sister team for Can't Counterpick Stupid. Cael'Thas can't spell. The CCS continues as the Punisher goes down, but welcome everybody. Thanks for coming by and supporting your teams. Invade here from Cael'Thas can't spell onto the siege camp. Will be spotted by Root Beer guy, but he's gonna have to spooky walk out of that one, and that camp will be stolen.
A big pickup for Cael'Thas can't spell, especially after getting that first objective to push in on Derk throws these. They're really coming in strong early in this game. They're looking for a game 3, and as a caster, I always like to see a game 3, so I'm excited about that. They're making really cohesive, coordinated plays, and they're not taking risky plays. They're looking to get the advantage where they can, but not without making sure the whole team's there.
Absolutely. No favoritism for either team. Just wanted to go to 3 games. I know you want.
Right?
I know. Oh yeah, I'm agreeing with you. We don't necessarily. You know, I know the teams want points. We just want to see more games and good ones at that. Here comes an engage. A big toss onto Lucio. Follow up with the stun and the root. What a combo. We do have 10s online now as the Warden's Cage does come out, as well as Hyperion, and Chills is getting low. Ring comes down. Rooting quite a few, and it will set up the kill on Johanna and on Raynor, and there down goes Nazebo. That's a quad kill going for Derk throws these. Damn.
If I had given my wife a ring as beautiful as that Ring of Frost was, then I might have dinner later tonight.
Is it going to be Raisin Canes?
But I didn't, so I won't.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. The ring I gave her was not as beautiful as that Ring of Frost.
A very, very nice ring there by Derk. Beautiful indeed. My goodness. Almost as beautiful as Taco's face.
Oh, thank you.
Here's the Bruiser camp. Getting looked at here by Derk throws these, and they will be picking it up. On their way to 13, they have about a level lead right now in the bottom. Looking for a gank on Chills. Chills says, chill out. I'm out of here. Nice. Sees it coming.
They do get that Bruiser camp in the top lane for Derk throws these. It's probably, with how long it's been since that last objective, might be just a little bit too early to grab it. It gives Blaze time to clear before this altar spawns. They had the potential to get a lot more value out of it, but I think they just wanted to go ahead and get that XP and get the pressure out early. As Cael'Thas can't spell is getting their Bruiser camp during the countdown, it will get some push value. or Derk will have to take attention away from the objective. Big engage on the Nazeebo from the Garage. Garage in the wrong spot, however, getting caught in the bush by the Blaze as he's on his way out. Maiev jumping in with the 3-man Umbrella, that ability, and then dashes out to the right side of the map with the rest of her team. Lots of damage going out, but no kills yet as Crushinator gets caught, does a stun to delay. Hyperion goes out with the sound barrier. Finally, a kill happens. Raynor going down thanks to the Warden's Cage. Nazeebo finishes off the Jaina for revenge. Lucio going out as well. 2 for 1. 3 for 1 favor of Derk throws these going to this objective.
Triple kill!
And they get a chance to clear this booster camp beforehand.
Triple kill. This time going for Derk throws these. Nice play there. And the objective is now up. The shrine is active. That was a very inventive use by Blaze there of using the bunker to get out of the entomb. Just getting inside and stepping on the other side of the wall. I like that. That was fun to see.
I think there's a song about that too. Something like "Hello from the Other Side." Is that the pop culture reference appropriate for that situation?
I believe so. Congratulations, dude. You're getting Adele. All right, so
Absolutely.
33.
A big fight really in favor of Derk throws these. Getting way up on this objective. However, Cael'Thas can't throw. Does come in just in time to stop this objective from getting finished. Pushing out Derk throws these. They're going to take control over the shrine. Maiev trying to get a little bit extra damage out. Trying not to get caught though. Backs off a little bit. They only need 3, and this is a big opportunity to finish up or to get caught and pay a huge price for it. We'll see what happens. They do finish the Punisher.
Yeah, no reason to fight under that Gargantuan if you don't need to, especially when you're that far ahead. Nice patience there for Derk throws these as they do claim this Frozen Punisher coming in.
Again, the Frozen Punisher really big, really effective into these smart towers now. Not smart enough, however, but able to root the entire enemy team and disable the buildings. You're going to get a big engage from Maiev and the Warden's Cage on there. Lots of I can't make the words happen.
Oh my god, the ring and the entomb with the taunt from Garage confirms the kill onto Raynor. Lucio goes down as well. Just really interesting wombo combos coming out here from Derk throws these, getting another double kill there, and basically giving them the siege camp that they can take at their leisure. Looking for 16s, XP lead, getting talent tier upgraded here for Derk throws these, and they're just gonna go on a camp tour.
Yeah, the siege camp's gonna finish at 16 for them when they get a little bit ahead. Anyway, that talent tier gonna be huge. I think we were talking about talent tiers as well yesterday. We're not gonna see CCS engage until they get to level 16, unless they absolutely have to get a safe disengage. We're just gonna see them try to get away as much as possible. But big catch by Leoric and Tomb on Jimmy. Jimmy gonna go down almost instantaneously, and that's. Fortunately, there's no objective up for CCS, so they'll get Raynor back in time for that. They just need to play it cool and soak every lane that they can, and yeah, just try to get back into this game. And I think that's what they need to do to get back into this game, unless you can see something else in particular.
And those entombs are only going to get spicier at level 20. Very good placement so far from Root Beer Guy with those entombs, really setting up some big plays. Here comes Raynor back online. Daxhole in chat says, Mr. Leoric, tear down these walls. Love it. Hogmar says, I say to a kid at a local grocery store that puts carts up late at night to blow the exit, the thieves sneak beer through. Mr. Jacob Cobb, tear down this wall.
Derk throws these, getting their bruiser camp, getting it ready to march through the top lane. Looks like Cael'Thas can't spell, doing the same, trying to get map pressure back again, get a little bit of XP. They'll get level 16 in time to fight, but Leoric scouting this camp gets seen by the Joanna. Decides not to engage, just goes straight on up, trying to get his bruiser camp marching a little bit.
Yeah, that camp left open, still not being claimed. It is getting watched though by Johanna. Make sure it doesn't get stolen.
Definitely a timing thing for sure. as we see Lucio start to catch it or cap it and then decide not to, again, for timing purposes. Leoric trying to get out. We see the reverse amp coming out from the Lucio, slowing him down, stopping Leoric from escaping. He must have already used Wraithwalk, and it just wasn't enough for him to get away. And that's going to be painful going into this next objective here in the top lane, especially while the rest of Derk Throws These is in the bottom lane.
Yeah, we'll get a faster response time from Leoric than most heroes, as he's able to just kind of hang out in lane, heal up a little bit, so he will be faster in the respawn process. But here comes Hyperion. There goes the Warden's Cage. A bunker dropped here. Unstoppable popped by Garage.
Bunker.
Big ring coming out.
Bunker fun time, but Raynor drops on his way out of the bunker to the Jaina. It's a little cold out there, buddy. You should have stayed inside longer. Jaina paying the price, though. Blaze avenging his friend. They are going to get a pick on Garage as well as he gets pulled back in by the Condemned. Looks like he's going to walk away as the healer and Maiev look to be better targets.
Oh my goodness.
Joanna thrown into tower range and taunted. Garage taking her down and Leoric respawning and killing the Blaze.
Oh my goodness. Wow. The chase and then the turn. That's another quad kill going out to Derk. Throws these. Nice play there. Still no action taken on the objective yet.
And he did. Garage definitely throwing Joanna and turning that fight around really hard. After the Jimmy pick, of course.
Yeah, that was nice. Leoric coming up and throwing down the Entomb as well. Surviving just long enough to turn that fight around. And we are going to see Leoric brutalizing these minions.
The top lane getting ganked was actually a bait. He knew how long it would take for him to get back up and how that team fight would evolve and respawn where he needed to be at the right time. It was all calculated by Leoric.
20's now online for Derk Throws These. They're also going to get this next Punisher. It's going to be even more harder to defend. For Cael'Thas can't spell, we do have Buried Alive, so those Entombs, which have been so key, are just going to be that much harder to survive.
No more bunker escapes out of the Entombs.
I wonder if you put it on the outside, if you could still channel it from the inside.
Oh, if someone else who's silenced can? I think you can. I don't know if I think you can channel when you're silenced. I'm not sure. That's interesting.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see if that actually occurs or not.
It does your cast animation when you channel, so maybe not.
We shall see. All right, Punisher jumping over the wall. Here comes the Hyperion.
And a ice block from Zebo getting chilled by that Ring of Frost. He's going to go down first. Leoric with the finish. Jaina also ice blocking, trying to stay alive. Joanna in bad shape. We see Leoric get tossed by his buddy in on the Joanna. John Cena also trying to chase. Joanna going to get away. She does have a lot of health in general. It's hard to get through that Punisher going down. Before the keep can fall, the keep will fall before DTT does back off. They're going to make sure that they get that pressure pushing in for the rest of the game.
So only losing one player there for Cael'Thas can't spell on that push means that it can't be finished by Derk Throws These. So they are going to retreat a little bit there. They do lose that keep. But it could have been a lot worse. Looking for 20 though. Once they get 20, maybe they'll have an even footing for another team fight. And for now, it's just going to be camp for Derk Throws These.
Yep, and as we see, they do split up to get the two camps near them that are available. They already stole the siege camp from Cael'Thas Can't Spell. Cael'Thas really trying to defend here, stay in this match. And if we want to see a game 3, they're going to have to get a big pick.
Absolutely. There is only one camp left on the map. It is this Bruiser camp here where Derk Throws These. 20s.
That's going to be safe.
That's
going to be a safe camp for a while.
It is. The search for 20. Where is it gonna happen as Derk Throws These is pushing down bottom, looking to get some structure damage, as they can see a lot of members of Cael'Thas Can't Spell top.
And Blaze ready for the 1v5 at his keep. His mind may be saying no, but his body is ready. He's gonna defend this keep for the rest of his life. No, he scares them off. Derk Throws These not able to take the pressure and the muscles from Blaze. They're gonna back off and go somewhere much safer where there is no fire, dude. A big Buried Alive on the Nazebo. Body blocked by the Leoric. He's not gonna be able to get out until Garage throws him. He does ice block to try to stay alive. It's not gonna be enough. He goes down basically immediately. The Ring of Frost coming out, not catching anybody though. As everything just kind of devolves into chaos. We see the Warden's Cage and the Umbral Bind. There's the pull. Leoric going down next. Lucio to follow. I didn't even see the sound barrier, did you? Bunker drop goes down. 3 people go in, 3 people come out. Joanna falling in the process, not able to get to the safety of her base. Jaina looking really bad. A Q from Blaze, probably able to finish her off. It just doesn't land. And that's a 4-for-1 in favor of Derk Throws. He's probably looking to finish.
Yep, they're headed on in. Fantastic team fight there. So much chaos, so much damage. Taking some tower shots though. Let's see. They're low on the side of Derk Throws these, but they are going for a big throw there onto Stoic. And Stoic will get blown up. Oh, that. We'll count that as a team wipe, even though it was a little bit spaced out.
All 5 are still dead. I think that counts as a wipe.
All right, here we go. We're gonna have Nazeebo up in a minute, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to do much. Just a lot of pressure right now with 4 up from Derk Throws these. The core is going down to 40. Changing their attention momentarily to D, but now going back in for the core and finishing up.
There it is. Yep, an interesting entomb out of Leoric there to stop the pressure coming from the respawning heroes to ensure that they don't get disrupted anymore in that core. It's kind of a security flex play.
If you have the ability, you might as well use it.
Yep.
And,
well, that's the Diablo motto, right? My buttons are off cooldown. Why?
Yeah. There's more people to wallbang. There's more flames to be spreading on the ground. Apocalypse, like, oh my goodness, it's everywhere. Oh, right. Look at that healing on Fizzle. My goodness.
Huge healing. And that's one of the things that we talked about. These extended, drawn-out fights. Granted, once they hard engaged, things went down pretty quickly, but they could take a beating for a while because of that extended healing from Malfurion. And a really well-executed sweep on their part.
Yeah, well played. Those team fights, just majority of them going over here to Derk Throws these 23 to 8 kills. A lot of those fights were super close though. If the sustain had just been a little bit longer for Cael'Thas Can't Spell, I think they might have been able to turn some of those fights around. But
just a tiny little bit of extra damage here or there, or a little extra healing there, and a lot of those fights go the other way. So really unfortunate that it didn't come through for them. I think they had a really good engage comp, but the pick comp overcame it.
Yeah, the Wombo combo coming out from Derk Throws these with Maev, getting people out of position. The roots from Malfurion, the huge entombs from Leoric, and the throws from Garrosh, and then all the while, Jaina just dropping tons of damage on these incapacitated targets. The team fight really played off well in their comp, so well played there. Here's the maps that were selected and the wins, and maybe we can get an interview here from Derk Throws these. What do you think, Taco?
That sounds fantastic. Who do we want?
I'll let the captain pick. I'll let the captain decide who they want to send. Is it a trap though? Yeah, it is.
It's a trap!
There it is.
Alright, I'll see you in the lobby then.
Alright, I will meet you on over there. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Go to the lobby.
All
I
right.
thought we were trading.
Oh, sorry, my bad. And if you are watching the stream, Derk Throws these. We in 30 seconds send someone to come join us in lobby 1 in the NGS server. That's where we are. If you want to do an interview, Taco, I think I'm gonna have to replace you with chickens.
No, you got to get a taco graphic now.
I do.
Who doesn't want floating tacos? Although chickens is your thing, so I get it. That's fine.
I'll work on
You're
the
hungry.
special. I'll work on the special taco graphic later. What are we in lobby 2? Oh, hello.
We're in lobby 1. There's Fizz.
There's
Yes,
Fizz. Hey, congratulations on your 2-0 domination.
It was a little touch and go in the last match. We knew that we had to end before they hit 20, or at least be close to ending, because that Naz was going to get really, really dangerous real quick.
Yeah, the more stacks from Nazeebo, the stronger he gets. Oh, it doesn't tell me how many stacks he had at the end. Oh, I missed it.
It was when I checked right before the last team fight. It was at like 150 something.
Okay, so getting very close there, and did pick up Vile Infection. Not quite hitting the 175. It sounds like. How is your team feeling after that win?
We're feeling pretty good. We're feeling all right. We had a little miscommunications during the match, but it was tiny, and we're kind of meshing as a team. A lot of us haven't played together before, so but we're feeling good, especially after last week. It was disheartening. We lost a game that we should have won, so we're feeling a lot better.
Well, speaking of your team, what can you tell us about you guys, and if there's any significance to your team name? It sounds like there is. Your history together. What? Share something with us.
It's funny actually. So I'm one of the newcomers to the team. Yeah, I'm one of the newcomers to the team, so I don't have the exact backstory to the name, but I mean, it is probably what you think it is. Although we were thinking of changing the name, just but it was because of our one of our teammates is a little down on himself. He's definitely not bad, but he's like, it should be Chills throws these. No, it's fine. But I think it's because of the fact that during some other leagues they had some games where it definitely was it came down to a misplay.
Oh, well, that's rough, but it's good to be able to turn it back on yourself and put it in some good light. So
absolutely, and like I said, we're feeling good. We're practicing a lot more, and we're feeling good going forward.
Excellent. Yeah, always being able to laugh and have fun when you're playing games and with your friends is always admirable. So
yep.
I like the fact that you're not taking yourself too seriously with the team name.
No.
As a number of teams in this division, Cael'Thas can't spell, being among those as well.
It's a great name.
And so yeah, you guys took away Cael'Thas from Cael'Thas Can't Spell, both games.
Yes, we did.
Are you monsters, or are you just respecting the team name?
Well, so my thought is that Cael'Thas isn't in the team name. It's like some other weird hero. So we weren't being monsters at all. We just, we were. Actually, no. What happened is last week we spread a little too many bombs, and we just didn't want to repeat that this week, so we got rid of it.
Fair enough. Always a fiery threat from Cael'Thas. Taco, do you have any questions going on right now?
Yeah, so during that second game, y'all gave up the first objective, and it actually got some pretty good progress out. And before y'all started turning it around, what were y'all thinking? What were comms like to get that game turned around for you?
We actually weren't too concerned. We saw the first objective, but then we saw that we had almost a level lead at that point. And we were like, that's okay, just get it done, whatever it takes. We knew it was going to take the well, and so we weren't too concerned though. And then once we saw our experience lead growing, we definitely were just like telling each other, hey, let's not get caught, just don't get caught, and we got this. So that was the whole plan.
Okay, and with the second draft also, they got Joanna Lucio really early. Reyna was the first pick, so you didn't quite see the hard engage for your first couple of picks.
Mm-hmm.
But so you have a hard engage comp into a pick comp, which, as we see, the pick comp went out. But what was the thought behind your drafting for the second game?
Not to give too much. I don't want to give too much away.
Don't tell things that you haven't shown yet.
No, but it's something we were comfortable with. We saw their first picks, and our tank player was actually pretty apprehensive going into their Joanna and the pick, right? So they were just like, oh, they have Unstoppable, Joanna Blaze, we don't know what to do. And we just told them, throw somebody, we don't care who. If they get out, they get out, but that means they used a cooldown to do so. So second half of the game, we embraced that philosophy a little bit more, and it seemed to kind of really take hold. But our goal was to, once we saw the matchup, our goal was to out-soak.
Well, I mean, the team name is
really well.
Derk throws these. Was the these in the situation Cael'Thas can't spell? There were a lot of great throws happening, for sure.
Yes. Yeah, I was really impressed with the throws that MBB got out on Garrosh. So he definitely brought it home for us.
Well played by MBB424. Do you know anything behind that name?
Nope.
Very good.
Maybe MBB423 was taken. I'm not sure.
Oh, that sounds reasonable. I don't know. The games just kind of went by fairly. I mean, they both went to past level 20, but the games felt like they went by pretty quickly because it was either fighting or it was nothing. And so so felt very quick paced, which puts me kind of at a loss of what to talk about with it. It didn't seem like it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of
There wasn't a
what
whole
I
lot of
would-
in between. Yeah, it was
Right,
either
which-
everyone was dying or nothing was happening.
which means there's not a whole lot of mistakes to capitalize off of. There's not people getting caught out, anything like that. So yeah, I mean,
we
what
gotta
kind of things?
we gotta ask Fizzle about his healing steroids in that game too.
Yeah,
123k healing on Malfurion. Did you eat your spinach today?
I really like Malfurion's healing. Last week the team that we played against knew that about me. At least for 2 of the games, so they took it away from me. But one of the game 2 on that last week, I was like 170,000 healing on Malfurion. So the team behind me is what makes that possible, though, because they know my limitations and they know their limitations. And if you watch that back, there were a lot of times that they got out on really low health.
Yeah.
definitely
But-
saw a lot of health bars going really low, and then a lot of health bars coming all the way back up. And it's like, didn't we just have a fight?
Yeah. I know it's not super popular, but I took, I mean, Tranquility alone is okay, but then I took the level 20 Tranquility buff, which I know a lot of people, they have differing opinions on it, but if I have 5 regrowths out, which I do a lot of the time, that thing is ticking for like 200 a tick, so on everybody.
Oh,
Wow. All right.
Yeah, so it's good. So yeah, between MBB throwing, the entombs from Root Beer Guy, I mean, we were just catching people left and right that game, so we kind of felt bad towards the end.
So the follow-up question is, since Malfurion is going to be banned against you every game now, what is going to be your
That's
backup
fine.
healer?
My healing roster is pretty much everybody, so I encourage people to waste a ban on Malfurion.
You
against me.
cannot healer choke
Can you
Fizz.
main heal with ETC?
Yeah, okay, maybe not ETC.
All right. Well, we have a couple more silly questions for you, and then we'll let you get on out of here.
Sure thing.
All right. So, which body part do you wish you could detach, and why? Very important
Ooh.
question.
So in comms with my team, sometimes I wish I can detach my ears.
Dang. But no.
Sweet burn, sweet burn. I love it. And why? But I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Well, I mean,
but...
that one's pretty obvious. Yeah.
All right,
Because
very
of all
good.
the accolades he's getting for fantastic healing.
That's right. You're getting
That's right.
embarrassed.
Yeah,
Embarrassed
yeah,
from
I
all
just-
the
I would-
compliments. Yeah.
Yeah. My cheeks could only get too rosy.
Hopefully the ones on your face, right?
Yes, of course, of
yes,
course.
of course. What would be the worst thing for the government to make illegal?
Oh. Ooh. All right. Silly answer. Let's go with silly answer. We'll keep it in the HOTS realm. Banning Zool.
Banning Zool is now illegal. Perfect.
Yes. No, please no. Don't make that illegal. We need to ban him. He's still, I mean, honestly, I haven't seen him since the patch. I hear his Q build kind of got nerfed a little bit, but yeah, I think he's still pretty formidable.
Absolutely. That's a great answer, and I like that you related it to HOTS. Well, thank you very much for answering all of our serious questions and our silly ones as well. Congratulations again. Do you have any shout-outs before we let you get on out of here?
Yeah, actually, I wanna shout out. We had almost a sub. We were like 2 minutes away from match, and one of our guys wasn't there. And I had a guy ready to go. So I just want to thank Coffee Bear, who would be our sub, for being available for us at a moment's notice. Because 10 minutes before I messaged him, he was like, "Absolutely, I'm ready to go."
That sounds like someone you might want to just add to the roster for emergency purposes.
I think that's what's gonna happen.
Excellent, most excellent. I'm glad you guys had all your team together. Any other shout-outs?
No, I mean just to the team for pulling it together. Everyone did really well this week. So shout outs to everyone there.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations. And this is your first win of the season, right? I guess
Yeah,
this
we
is
went
week 2.
We went 1-2 1 and 2 last week, and then 2-0 this week. So
Well, it feels good to get a win. So congratulations, and we'll be watching you guys progress throughout the rest of the season.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much for casting it, guys.
All right, you bet. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, calling you back, Taco. Taco, Las Vegas. All right. Let me turn off chickens. Go away, chickens. We want Taco. There he is. Boop.
Yes.
He is back. Hotline Summer says pooping would be a much worse thing to make illegal. Oh my goodness. Taco, please do it. I've never seen it. Oh,
man.
does he do it?
I was gonna save it for some spam.
Oh, you could save it. You could save it for next time, or but you do you. You spend your mother cluckers however you wish. That is your privilege. But I do want to say thank you, Taco, for thank you very much for joining me on this adventure in Div D East. I'm taking the thank you back as Taco has redeemed Mega Chonker Honker for 3,069.
The fans won it.
All right, for 3,069 mother cluckers, you have redeemed the Mega Chonker Honker. Thank you for redeeming your mother cluckers.
You're very welcome.
I'm just gonna say
you appreciate it.
thank you. I do. I really do. I want to say thank you to both of the teams. Well played. Both Cael'Thas Can't Spell and Derk Throws These. Well played. You can tune out now if you want to, because it's about to get honktastic. I'm going to move the mic over here so I can put the honk around it. Okay, so this is the Mega Chonker Honker, courtesy of Dax Hole, as you saw in chat. And we're going to squeeze him and let him sing the song of his people. Listen to the intake of this.
You need to get a range. Oh, that's insane.
All right, here we go.
You need to get a rain stick with it so you can have it.
I'm sorry, Taco. All right, here we go. Sometimes you just gotta rock it like a baby. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Oh my goodness.
How about a little kiss on the cheek? Oh, thank you. Oh, one from the other side. Alright, almost done. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Taco, for that experience of the Mega Chonker Honker.
The people called, so we had to answer.
There it is. But no.
Also, thank you for having me 2 casts in a row.
Absolutely, I feel very
it.
privileged. I feel guilty having you as a co-caster because I know you're doing a lot of your own casts. I almost just typed the wrong thing into chat. Thank you very much for co-casting with me tonight. I appreciate it, and you guys should go check out Taco's stream. I always get confused because it's El
It's up there
Tito.
spelled correctly. You don't have to try to say it. It's okay.
There is the link. Go click that and give this man a follow. He's gotten some great HOTS casts going on in NGS Season 9 so far.
Don't gotta feel bad. Word on the street is my stream is still out of commission right now after Sylvanas used black paws of death on my headset. So,
well, hopefully it's back up soon. So we're looking forward to it.
I'll be back Sunday if I can just go ahead and do a shameless plug.
Oh, do it.
I'll be back on Sunday at 10 o'clock Eastern time. So that's 9 o'clock for Pacific people, and followed up 2 hours later. So I'll have a doubleheader on Sunday. So yeah.
Most excellent. Did you say it was at 10 Eastern?
Yes. I have to convert my 24-hour clock from my local time zone to what most other people are in. And in the time format that most people use. So I had to think about it for a second. So yeah, at 2200 Eastern and then 2400 Eastern, I do have a double header.
Very good. Very good. All right. Well, everyone should go check that out. Twitch.tv/ElTaquito. I am Moist Weenus. You can find me on Twitter at Moist Weenus, on Twitch at twitch.tv/Moist Weenus. I think that's going to do it. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to drop this review link. If you feel like reviewing the cast, say things that you liked, say things that need improvement, please fill that out. You do not have to if you do not want to, but it is there. Ooh, I believe, let me check one thing before we head on out of here. We do have Ladies of the Nexus. I believe that's streaming and happening right now. Let me just double check on the Nexus Gaming Series Twitch. It is. Excellent. So we are going to raid them. We will send you on over there after this. So go check those ladies out. They're having some fun playing HOTS together. Always a good time. So thanks so much. We are out of here. Thanks everybody in chat. Thank you so much for the gift subs and the bits and all the chat and for dreaming your mother cluckers. We'll see you guys next time. Adios. I'm gonna go eat some food, Taco. You're making me hungry.
Oh yeah. So how is it?
We're still live, by the way, just for funsies.
I was
All right.
gonna say,
All right. Now
because
we're
the
out.
raid button-
Now we're out. All right.
Okay, so with